Hello everybody, big hello to my twin flame community and all of my twin flame friends. This is another teaching video that I'm doing, and as you're looking at the title below, I want to tell you something about this particular topic, and it is a very important topic as regards to inner work, which is removing, when I keep saying removing past patterns, beliefs, and whatever happened in the past. One part of it is that actually removing what happened in the past with you personally, regarding past lovers, family issues, and stuff. And we do that through different techniques and different releasing ceremonies. You can contact me for that if you want to purchase that. The second aspect is the actual beliefs and patterns which have been ingrained in your cells and DNA since the time you were born into a particular family. Now, let's say you were born into a particular family where you belong to a particular family which was a Catholic family in Australia, and you were born into that family. Now, a Catholic family, they ingrained you with different principles regarding, how a Catholic girl or a boy should live like, and then how and when they should have sexual relations, whether premarital sex is allowed or not. And then they had other issues because the father was a very strict father, and they told the kid that he or she has to be very well educated, to be earning a very stable income in a mainstream profession, and all that matters in life is finances and stuff. So these are past patterns and programming. It's called programming. You have been programmed to think and act a certain way. Part of your cells and DNA have been captured by those around you, which is family and professional people and stuff, who think that they can control you, and they have ingrained your brain with certain thoughts and patterns and programmings, which when you come to the twin journey, after stumbling through different roadblocks in life, you finally come to this phase where you are with your twin right now. And what is going to happen is that all of your past beliefs and patterns, which you were kind of acting out all through this lifetime, they are going to be called upon, which means they are going to be triggered by your twin. Now, if you had this very good Catholic upbringing and very good girl, good boy kind of a thing, you are probably going to have a twin who is very wild in his ways. So you will have to either abandon the old beliefs and patterns, or either you will have to abandon your twin journey. So the choice will be presented in front of you, because your twin will trigger you in a bad way, in a very bad way, where he will challenge, or he will be very sexually interested in stuff, in doing stuff with you, and you will be a very conservative person because of your religion. That is how these two things will come together, because your old past patterns regarding your beliefs in that kind of a thing need to fall off, or the universe wants you to let go of those beliefs. So your twin will be a twin who has a totally opposite scenario than you, which will trigger your scenario, which needs to be removed. Or you will have a totally opposite scenario. Maybe your twin belongs to a family which doesn't have any interest in sports, and you are a person who is dead on into sports. So your twin will have to let go of those past patterns and beliefs regarding the fact that his family did not like sports, and he thinks that sports are a waste of time. So that way, old programming, this is what I mean by old patterns, old beliefs, old programmings. There are a lot of stuff, like you could be born in a very conservative family, you could be from a Eastern culture, and your twin could be from a Western culture, which is more open and advanced in regards to dating, sexuality, so what needs to die is brought up, and then that has to be released if you want to be with your twin. It works either way with both masculine twins and feminine twins. Both these kind of triggers are brought about where they need to let go of past patterns. Now, like, I could give you an example. Like, my twin have been could is a guy who, maybe his family did not believe in spirituality and stuff before, because he was from a Western culture, they just believed in practical stuff and all that. And me, coming from an Eastern culture, is a person who believes in the universe like anything, spirituality like anything. So he has to let go of his past patterns and beliefs, where he thought that practicality is the beat and end it all of everything, and money is the beat. And so now, like, because his life is showing him the shallowness, the shallowness of a practical life, so he has to dive deeper and deeper. What does he get when he dives deeper is spirituality. So for that, for him to dive deeper and actually quench the thirst of his soul, he has to let go of the past beliefs which his mother taught him, or his father taught him, that you just have to be a breadwinner and earn a lot of money and then maybe go to the club on the weekend, or sit with your friends on the weekend and have a drink. That is life. That is not life. Now I triggered all that in him, and he had to. So this is just one example. Similarly, you'll find many other examples. Another big example is again the conservative Catholic thing that I'm mentioning. Why I'm mentioning is that a lot of people go through this stuff where they have to release a sexual programming, which was brought up by one of my viewers. Sexual programming. You will feel you have been programmed to think a certain way. You cannot sleep with multiple people. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. You have been raised in a very conservative way, but now you have to make your choices on your own individuality and what you are being shown in front of your life. You have to make choices, but you cannot release your old programming. It makes you feel guilty when you're sleeping with your twin premaritally, or it makes you feel guilty when he's sleeping with a karmic partner and he's also coming to you time and again. It makes you feel guilty. You cannot come to terms with it. That, my friend, is the universe wants you to release that old sexual programming and create a new sexual template for yourself regarding what is applicable in this life or this twin journey. You don't need to become a slut, or the man doesn't need to become a man slut, but you need to change your sexual programming, because you are being shown a new template now and the universe is asking you to change your sexual programming. It won't happen in a day or two or a month. You will have to keep going at it. It's like psychology or psychotherapy sessions, where you have to slowly release what was taught to you as a child. What was taught to you as a child was what your parents believed in. Now whatever your parents believed in, they taught to you, but you are now a adult individual, so that is why also you were given this twin journey, because there was a need for you to release those old patterns. Sometimes you are from a conservative family, you get raised with those values sexually or otherwise, and you meet a twin who has the same values. That means you're not supposed to work on those values which are sexual programming of the past or any other programming of the past. You could have a different lesson on your twin journey, but for people who are going through these pains of having a certain programming being done to them already, and now they are being wanting to change that programming because it does not suit the twin journey, that means that is one of your lessons or challenges on this twin journey, that you have to release past programming. And as I told you, it doesn't happen in a day or two or a month or two. It takes a while. It takes around 4, 5, 6 months of doing energy work on that old programming for you to completely release it. But you are supposed to release it, so don't question yourself. Don't be in a conflict whether you are supposed to live with your old values or new values. You are supposed to create new templates, new paradigms. This is a journey which is going to make you a new person and create new paradigms for your personal twin journey. And because you create new paradigms, the new paradigms are always paradigms which have higher frequency or vibration. Again, your new paradigms are going to create a new earth for everybody, and a golden age of the earth is going to come forward through these new paradigms. So release old programmings, old patterns, old beliefs, and there are different inner work sessions for that. You can contact me if you want to do that. Thank you so much.